Hey, 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 it's Queen D of Queen's Court Conversation. Hey, everybody out there. First, I just want to say thank you to all the people who have subscribed. Thank you for the likes and the shares. I really appreciate it. Please like and share. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I just want to talk about a few things that's been on my mind. And I think that this is going to resonate in somebody's spirit. And that's what it's all about: inspiring, motivating, and just giving us some really good stuff. So let's get started. Well, I want to talk about kings and queens, of course. But what I really want to talk about is what's going on in the modern world, the modern way of dating and relationships, because that's really important to me. Business is always important to me, but also our personal life and how we do things is so important because actually it's the heartbeat of us functioning in the world. Because if our personal life is good, we do so much better with our success in business and building our empires and having a beautiful life, a lifestyle that we can enjoy with our family and friends, and of course, our loved ones. What I want to talk about is us. Are you an option? Are you a maybe? Are you a first, second, or third place person in someone else's life? Because nobody wants to be second best, especially king or queen, because hey, we're all about being first. That's our main priority because hey, we look at ourselves as people of value. I mean, we don't work hard for nothing. We don't take care of ourselves and do business and build our empires for nothing. To be an option, to be second best? Are you kidding me? I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's what I want to talk about. So let me put on my second pair of eyes because I wrote down some things that's been on my mind. And I hope that you appreciate what I'm saying because when you appreciate, that makes me feel good because then I appreciate even more. But so let's talk about some things. First thing is, no king or queen wants to be disrespected because we are royalty to ourselves. Now, let's get it straight. It doesn't mean we think we're better than other people. It just means that we think that we're good enough. And so, therefore, we don't want to be disrespected in any way, shape, or form because we're kings and queens, of course. So, we're not accepting being nobody's option, nobody's second best. That is unacceptable. So, we have to understand that we're not going to be chosen to be nobody's second best. So if they are on the rebound, don't talk to me. I don't have no time to waste for being a rebound. Get your life together, but don't come this way because I don't have time to be somebody's second best. Now, if you need a friend or a counselor to talk to, I'm all for that. But I'm not accepting anything else. And if you find out that you have been somebody's option, you know what to do, Queen. You know what to do, King. Disconnect. Cut off all everything. That means no phone calls, no social media. They are now considered canceled. You don't want to have anything to do with them. They cannot be in your life because, see, what happens is if you allow them to stay in, they hoover you back in like a narcissist. You don't need that. Disconnect. Accept your pain now because if you take the pain now, you don't have to deal with pain later. Because the other option to that is if you take the pain later, it's going to be twice 3 times worse and traumatic for you. And you don't need that. No, you don't. You know, God is not in the business of changing a man's heart. What I mean by that is, are you one of those people who want to pray for this person to come back or pray that he will leave the other woman or man to come back to you? No, that is a broken consciousness. We're not doing that. It's okay to have a broken heart. And yes, it's painful. But we're not praying to bring somebody back that wanted somebody else that was cheating on you. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that because it means that your self-esteem is low. Your heart is broken. And God is not going to change a man's heart because he gave us free will. So why would you want God to do that? If that was the case, he would change our hearts to do better towards him. But he gave us free will. So bye-bye, sayonara. I just want to just curl up in my room and eat my ice cream and get through the pain. Because guess what? When you get strong again on day 2, 3, 4, because you will get stronger each day with your self-care, your self-awareness. You're ready to go back out there? Again, guess what? There's always more fish in the sea. Always. Yes, you're gonna miss that, but it wasn't real because you weren't first. You weren't a priority. Nobody is not going to be second. No way. We're not doing that. Yes. You know, when you think about it, I always have said to my family, people are like vehicles. And what that means is you got to take care of it. You can't run on fumes but so long. You have to have gas. You have to clean it. You have to fuel it. You have to do everything to maintain the maintenance of that vehicle. And we are like vehicles. We need care. Absolutely. So what I'm saying is, you don't want to be a Toyota when you know that you're a Bentley's. When you know that you're a Rolls Royce. Don't sell yourself short. Get the care that you need. That's what I'm talking about. Because see, when you get a vehicle, even say for example, you got a Toyota or a Hyundai or a Honda, there's always a list of options. Do you want power windows? Do you want stereo? You know, all those things. Well, we know that we want to be the engine because that's what gets the car going. Why would you want to be an option like windows? No. You want to be the best because you are the best, because you are a king, you are a queen, accept nothing less. That's right, nothing less. Okay, so as I was saying, you know, women are much more serious about relationships. You know, it's in our nature to want to love and hug and take care. After all, we do give birth, don't we? And even if you haven't experienced that beautiful joy of giving birth, you've seen your mother or your friends give birth, and to nurture, to love, and to take care of, it's in our DNA naturally. That's why we take relationships so serious. And see, those kings, I'm not going to call them kings. I'm going to call them a clown in a crown. Those who are not serious, they want to waste your time. They want to take you off the market and use you and run through you. But why lay down for a man that would lay his life down for you? Hmm? That's something to think about, isn't it? If he can't see you as first, best, the winner, the gold, the prize, like in the Olympics, the blue ribbon, as we say in the South, now that I'm in the South, then you're not number one. And nobody wants to be number two. Why should you accept that? I know that we modern women accept a lot of stuff. Oh no, I can pay the bill. Oh no, I can open the door. Oh no, you don't have to get the car. What's wrong with you? He's supposed to do that. Yes, you can open your own door. Give him a chance to prove himself. Give him a chance to want to love you. Give him a chance to want to be your knight in shiny armor. See, we've been conditioned by the world that I am woman, hear me roar. I'm superwoman. I can have it all. No, you can. You can't have it all with that attitude. And you want to know why you're single and why he always end up with the one woman that maybe you feel in your heart is not as good as you are professionally, it looks wise or figure or anything, because he wants to feel like the man. That's why he's with her, because she's okay with him being the man. Sometimes we got to scale back some of that masculinity. Yes, we can take care of ourselves, but wouldn't it be nice for someone else to step in, a knight in shining armor, I mean a king who is an alpha, to say, hey baby, I got this. I got this. No, 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 I got this. I got this. I'll take care of you. It's not that he doesn't know that you can't take care of yourself. It's the fact that he loves you. He wants to prove himself. It's in his DNA to be the man. Okay? So anyway, let me get over that. What I'm saying is, when a relationship is over, let it be over. If he's not the one, let it go. I heard someone say, a wonderful pastor, it's like doing CPR on a corpse. It's dead. Let it stay dead. Don't try to revive something that wasn't in the first place meant to be. Because if it was meant to be, then you would be number one, not number two, three, or four. You don't want to be somebody's option. It is unacceptable, non-negotiable. You are not in the market to be somebody's second best. You're not in the market for someone to run through you and use you and then throw you back out. And I'm going to have the music turned down just a second. Thank you. So, as I was saying, you don't want to be, eh, like on Instagram, showing all your goods. Your energy, its energy brings in that. Now, no judgment zone. If you want a whole lot of men flocking, and and babe, ooh, look at those hips, ooh, look at that, yeah, and you get your little thrill off of one post, But if you think that he's going to keep you, you're like blood in the water for sharks. They're going to throw you back. Now, how you going to feel then? I'm talking to you queens out there. See, sometimes us queens, we sometimes we fall off and we just want someone to say, yeah, yeah, look at that beautiful. You know what? We don't really need that. Normally, when that happens, we're going through something in our lives and we just want some instant stuff, but we don't need it. It's kind of like junk food. But get back up there, queen, on your throne. Put that crown back on. Because I'm going to tell you something about a man. You can be fully closed. And if he wants you, he wants you. You ain't got to show him a damn thing. And that's the truth. That's right. Take it from someone who has experience. I don't have to do a damn thing. I don't have to show my boobs or my butt. Unless I want to, of course. No judgment zone here, okay? But I'm just telling the truth about that, all right? Anyway, as I was saying, when you have a broken consciousness, you become like sharks. Yeah, they'll eat you up, all right. Guess what? They're gonna vomit you right back out. Because when they decide they want someone to spend a life with, it won't be. That's how men are. That's how men are. Now, moving right along, like I was saying, your energy invites negativity. Yeah. Yeah, have you ever went through a drive-through to like a McDonald's? I'm sure you have. And you're smiling and you're feeling good. You just want your egg McMuffin or your coffee, and they have a stink attitude. You're like, well, damn. If you don't want to give me good customer service, then you don't need this job because I can literally call the headquarters or go into your manager and get you fired and not feel bad about it because I'm a queen. So when I pull up, I want you to smile because I'm smiling. Because when I do my job, I do it to the best of my ability. So I expect the same out of you. And that's what we need to do, queens. We need to expect the best out of a man because we're queens. So we are looking for a king. We are not going to be an option. And kings, the same applies to you. But because I'm a woman, I'm speaking from my own perspective. Yes. So, queen conscious women are quality women. And we don't have to do anything to show the best of who we are. We're not selling ourselves short for nobody. So if we have to be patient and wait, because we are not inferior, we are the superior. And that is not about bragging, that is about choice. You're not going to treat me as an inferior when I'm superior. Okay? It's just the way it is. Kings out there. And you kings know better. You know when you want a queen, and you know when you don't want a queen. That's why you will go out with Lucy at night and then come back to Lucinda in the day. Yeah, because you know what you want and what you want to use and abuse and throw away. That's just the way it is. life. I've said before, you can't change the rules to a game that's been in for centuries, but you can handle it in this new modern world your way. You have to have a list of non-negotiables. And because when you put those things in place, if they cross that boundary, they're not for you. And I'm talking about reasonable boundaries. The biggest one on my list has always been respect. That's number one for me. Respect my boundaries. Respect me as a person because I'm respecting you as a person. So I expect the same in return. That's a non-negotiable. That's right. Non-negotiable. Let that resonate in your spirit. Yes. Because see, there's a lot of people out there that have narcissism or demonic spirits in it. It's called negative energy. And you have to be careful because see, negative energy is always trying to cling on to positive people and bring them down to their level. So positive energy people, be careful. If you're not strong enough, you will fall prey to the demonic spirit of negativity. Be not transformed to the world, okay, but renew your mind. Renew your mind. And another thing, you have to understand that if you're waiting for the right king to come along, then you also have to show honor and respect because that's what he's drawn to. You want him to honor you, so you have to honor him and respect him and his boundaries and respect the fact that he's a man. A lot of women don't want to accept that today. The truth be told, you can't change a man's DNA. He's a hunter, and he's looking for what he's looking for, the qualities that he's looking for. Yeah, he's going to play around, but when it's time, when he's ready, he's going to choose a queen. And when that secondary person comes along, and he's going to say, I never said I wanted you. I thought we were just having fun. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's over. So you don't want to be second best. You're not an option. It's not optional for you. That's what I'm saying. You have to also understand that there's no excuse for a man to cheat. Why am I segueing to this? Because there's a lot of broken consciousness women. People who have low self-esteem, people who have broken hearts, who feel that I will take anything because I'm lonely. But do you want to be miserable when you can have someone live with you and still be lonely? But do you want to be miserable? Do you want someone to drain you like a vampire? Suck the blood right out of you, literally, end up in the hospital or on medicine, high blood pressure, anxiety medicine, because he will destroy you. He will destroy your energy and your health. So don't accept someone, oh, well, he's a good man, but he cheat. No, he's not, because he was a good man, he wouldn't cheat. Oh, well, all men cheat. No, they don't. All men ain't dogs. And guess what? There's just as many women dogs as they call bitches. There's just as many women dogs as men dogs. To be fair. So what I'm saying is, a man don't want to be an option. Women don't want to be an option. As kings and queens, we have to set the standard for our lifestyle, for our living, for our heart, so we don't end up with a broken or broken consciousness. We don't want that. So, queens out there, do not sabotage your relationship if you're with a good man and you're used to being with a no good man. You know, oh, he's too nice. He's a nerd. You know what? You're used to bad boys. But you got to outgrow that. You know, when you get older, you want a 401k, you want to have senior benefits one day, you want to live a comfortable lifestyle. And you can't do that with a bad boy. Stick with the good guy, the nerd, the one you might think is boring. Because the only reason why you think he's boring because you got used to the bad boys. You got used to being Esteban. Oof. I tell you, listen, understand one thing, and I'm going to be closing on this. You deserve the best, queens. You work hard, you play hard with your friends, your girlfriends. But after a while, you don't want to be with girls anymore. You're tired of clubbing with girls and saying, I'm living my best life when you really want a man. See, I'm honest about these things because your girlfriends, after a while, it's played out. Yeah, the weekend owes you nothing. But guess what? You still don't have nothing except a bank account, except maybe your cat or your dog or your nice condo or even a house. But if you're alone, the weekend owes you something, not nothing. Because the next weekend you want something. And you don't want another girl's trip either. You want a king that you can snuggle up with, have breakfast with, maybe take a shower with. So I keep it real. I ain't lying to you. I love my girlfriends. I love my queen friends. But hey, I'm all woman. I am feminine from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. When my masculine energy kicks in, that's because I got to take care of business. Understand one thing. I am all woman. And a queen, she wants her king. And a king wants his queen. And on that note, everybody enjoy your life. And I hope some of this resonates in your spirit. Like and share. I would appreciate it. This is Queen Court's Conversation with Queen D. Love you all. Thank you so much.